There we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI. Last time, we basically completely destabilized all of Storm. All their crystals are gone and all the governments have basically collapsed. Go us! So now we get to try to pick up the pieces. Oh wait, I almost forgot, we do have... Oh, we do also have some hunts we can do.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
So let's see, Quiet Sand. Oh, right, over near Port Isolde. Actually, across the fields of Korava, Dalmekia, and Rosaria. Oh, up here. It said the Quiet Sand, right? Oh shit, everything's going to Kashyyyk apparently. And a Kashyyyk Chocobo? Thank God it's not a red or a black Chocobo. Those guys are freaking deadly. Anyone who's played Final Fantasy Tactics knows what I'm talking about. Yes, that's how we get to fight 3 mini-bosses at the same time. Oh joy. Hi. The Mageth brothers. Let's try this out.
Not dark in our shores again. But not for long.
Don't mind me. Oh, he's Sandy. Triple attack thing. Of course, Dia is the freaking behind. Oh, there's Mindy. Actually, like, because, like, if you get hit while you're charging up Mega Flare, it'll, like, drop the spell. think I got all three of them. Okay. For most of this fight is just me just like trying to be very, very careful, not really commit too much. Yeah. Rather not let multiple dudes get on my ass. Got him. I made it be broke. Defeat 20 enemies with. I haven't killed that many enemies while semi-primed, I guess.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Okay, got them. I think it was B something was the place we're supposed to find him in Dalmekia, which I think is over here. Probably can get. Maybe not. Oh, it was the field of Karava. That was it. Never mind. Go down here then.
Let's go.
I think we're looking for a bandit dude with this one. Oh yeah, it said he was in like one of the abandoned village areas around here. Like the mayor. I was thinking B. I think that's why. Like oh, it's squirrel. Crap, it's been forever since I've seen a bighorn.
This won't be easy. That'll do, girl.
Aha, I think you're who I'm looking for. Hi there. I guess we'll hop over and help out Ludo over here too.
Not the god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty pockets.
Literally the fight I just had. Except, you know, talk on your own. Fortunately, we moved away from my freaking like grass and we can't make everything here. Yeah, but no. What? Ooh, that guard break. Unless you care. block at least, so I didn't take extra damage. When you try to frickin' parry and move without being on the parry one. Oh, what? Why did you move so far away? There we go. Hey, Scarletite, nice.
That is it.
And while we're here,
Did you see that?
we gotta quickly check our reps. I think they're on rep. Should probably do the S rank hunt at some point, shouldn't I?
wasn't expecting you back.
Just not sure where to. Oh, I am 5 off, son of a bitch.
All done?
The only hint we really have for the S rank hunt is the fact that it's in Rosaria, and it's near some ruins. Fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. Think what ruins there are. I mean, there's the ones near Hawkscry Cliff. Wait, there's also that locked place in the dim. Could be that?
Ready, go?
Here, I'll quickly
Run like the
check
wind.
the ruins over. Yeah, up here.
Time to fight.
Nice, it's time to run. Oh damn, this village is completely overran.
The whole village is turned. That'll do, go.
Oh, okay. Wind up still murders. Looks like it's more chocobos than anything Akashic here. Oh, down to minor. And I'm on items. I've been trying to have freaking Torgal sick for a while now. Oh god. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't actually hurt.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah, this is where I was thinking of. This area has a whole bunch of fallen in the area, so I can maybe this could be it. No god, trying to navigate this place is a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's try checking the dim. Because when we were here before, there was a ruin gate that we couldn't like go into when we were first trying to head on over to frickin' Phoenix Shrine place. The Dietry, I think is how they pronounced it? I don't know. Yeah, here. Don't. What other ruins are there in this region? Here.
Company.
Hey, what you doing here?
You'll regret coming here.
Oh, come on. What the heck? Stairs made things go a little bit weird there. The multi-stomp one is like the angriest Clive gets in a fight. I'm surprised this place looks so decent, since Like, the whole slaughter of Eastpool happened, like, before the 5-year time jump. Really seeing ruins here. Hyperion? The heck is that?
Come on. Time to fight.
Some ruins here. Cressida have some?
I can walk from here.
It does kick us off when we try to go this way. Okay, those are goblins. Yeah, there's some ruins over here.
Time to fight.
There's a chest here we missed before. Oh, the others have already been doing pretty good over here. Come on. Was this path here before? Actually, hello! I think we found it. Hello, Iron Giant. It is. Oh boy.
Another relic of the fallen.
We just woo!
Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Oh, I did that one. He's level 45? To him? Oh, whoops. Come on. Oh, I'm not on. I wasn't on freaking. Right thing. I was trying to parry, and I did not actually have the parry one on. Trying to have a Torgal heal. did not time that right. I don't think I took an extra hit there, but I... Where are you running? Can't see shit. No. About to. Oh, you don't move! Look at this too. That, you filthy casual. So why am I not locked on? Ooh. Dang it. No one comes out funky. It's actually the shoulder, not the actual sword that hits me. Oh, he did, yeah, bad. Oh, am I standing in fire? Whoops. Probably not recommended. Messed that all up. Do not stand in fire. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we don't, yeah, there's no. The tail on that sucker is actually pretty freaking good. And I screwed it up! Oh. Doing a different move. Ain't staying in that shit. Oh, damn it. Did you know that? Damn it. him with the rocket punch. Damn! Hey! So that's where we get that.
Back to sleep with you.
Oh! That was a fun fight. Kinda wanna check out whatever the heck Hand of Hyperion is. So we needed the Ori Halcum in order to make like a rare thingy, didn't we? Like it looked like a gold tier. What was it? Belt or cuffs? It was one of the two. Oh, they've actually set up palisades. Isn't that the right term for these?
Run like the wind.
They're basically wooden spikes that are there to prevent, like, cavalry from being able to charge easily. Ooh, it's glowing.
You deserve a rest.
I have to kill these before I can do this, don't I? Oh god, I'm still on potions. Do I even have any potions left? No.
It's over.
Oh, come on, really?
Nice try.
Come on. Not bad, especially since we didn't have wind up for that. Damn it. Instead of went to Bahamut instead of bring up. I'm about to say, die already.
This one's awake.
Similar to the RE Stone, I'm hidden a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Since with a time trial. Ooh. Okay.
Let's see what's inside.
Oh, we're only allowed to use Phoenix here. Okay. Okay. Oh, shift combos. Precision dodge. Yeah, I can do that one pretty easily. Kill with an iconic ability. I guess we can just give this a okay, so we have Scarlet Cyclone and Rising Flames. Oh, what? Wrong one. Oh, I don't get that. I don't get this ball here. Oh, come on. Dang it. Get injured, so you run Elizabeth back in.
Too slow.
And yes, I am hyper-focusing at the moment.
Nice try.
Oh, they're all leveled up to me. Interesting.
You're finished.
There we go. How many stages are there? Oh, I just haven't done double shift. Okay. Looks like we still got the same stuff, alright. Oh, I have freaking heat wave on now.
Nice try.
Careful with that shit. Do we get to? Here we go. I haven't double shifted or... Oh. Shift comboed. my stuff's up. Damn it.
You're finished.
Oh, okay. We got it.
Nice try.
Ow.
Too slow.
Damn it. I'm trying to kill the fucking bee.
Nice try.
Okay, this is close. Oh, come on! I have no idea what I selected there. Oh god, starting over, I think. Do I not have an option to, like, quit? I don't want to... Okay, here we go. Because these definitely look like fun things to try to really get through and learn like an icon kind of a deal. Neat.
This man's gonna die if we don't.
This game definitely brings the extra content if you want to be able to, like, have your combat challenges, you know?
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I
mean,
thought
was there
you'd
any
never
other
offer.
option?
Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
I guess we go.
You don't think they've
bridge here then?
abandoned us, do you?
Someone did kind of spoil it for me that apparently we have Odin in the final battle left in this game. I guess that kind of confirms that we don't have to deal with Leviathan, which is so weird. Why is Leviathan not here? I guess it would be a bad matchup for a Frit.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Bad plans.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here?
He sent us.
Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble!
Nah,
The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Oh, before we go anywhere,
What are you after?
potions, my man.
Thanks very much. Much obliged. Fare thee well. Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir,
So Wade,
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
It's not behind, that's to the side. Great, an adamantoise.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty. This one.
Damn it, that's why I was trying to keep an eye on it. Oh, wait. Did that wrong, that's for sure. Oh, messed that one up completely. There we go. I was hoping that they would set off the freaking, oh, damn it. At me, bro. Oh, dang it. Did that actually hit me? kind of bosses always get like reinforcements roughly when they hit hell. It does get weird when the game like auto targets the freaking lightning rod over like the enemy we're next to. There we go. I had a feeling that I could actually finish him off before that ended.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Is that recall? Is in East Pool? Yeah. Up there.
Mad dogs.
My brothers.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
So we're fighting hordes at every entrance, huh?
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
The Choco was trying to flank us. This is actually a really good lockdown ability for smaller enemies. Okay, that was a hard cut.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Oh, they have a freaking arm on it. He's got all these. stagger. Wind up, we probably would have 20,000. And he's already freaking at half! Didn't think he'd let through that.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Hey, we almost hit a renown of 1,000. Hey! Oh, it's displaying Clive Shavers. Aw. We'll trust loyalty and undying friendship for as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our heart, the duchy cannot die.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other
I was about to
Guardians
say,
are-
you talking smack
I
about
mean to
Wade?
say that,
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire?
Would that really be so bad?
We're kind
You
of
were
in the
squire
end game.
once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Alright. Guess we'll might as well do this in order that we met him. Because I kind of went away from helping out Ludor like I thought I was from after doing the bandit thing.
Did you see that?
I wanted to try and find freaking Atlas.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir.
Those men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment. It is you who we have to thank.
Here you are.
That's a lot of ability points. Here's some what that is.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
So, what'll it be?
Let's see, what was it? That was it. We need a stained loincloth and a marble flower. Huh. Can't, like, check it.
That it?
Kinda obvious what drops them, though.
Fine.
Did you see the pair that got...
Hands are getting along with the axe is fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls, but not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. Now you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. An uncanny talent of showing up when you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already learned everything he can from me. You do well to continue squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm is none more worthy than you. Aww. Oh, there it is. I do love that little thing. It's just kind of like... It's kind of like the Sky Pirate's Den from Final Fantasy XII. Kind of keeping track of, like, what you've done, you know?
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it.
Hey, you're not the
Lord.
dame.
Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like Akashic, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight?
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty.
Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice.
Hopefully the last one is
Lay
the
down
part of
your
the former
sword and
two.
watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
We're conveniently just hanging around here.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Don't leave me, Pa.
It's all right.
Of course, it's the racist town that's been completely akashified, right?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
So weird that the town is named Moor when Moors is a kind of like geological formation kind of a thing that people usually refer to. I can't remember exactly what a Moor is though off the top of my head. I don't know why I'm blanking on it all of a sudden.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Get them.
Two for one.
Should I prime?
Here's a reinforced help.
Save your strength.
too much attention to the freaking meter. Careful time reading you with all the flashy stuff going around.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
According to this game, you're one of the few.
Include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Nice. Well, hers was a bit simpler than Martha's, wasn't it? There it is.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
Ah. You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
I don't remember. When did we run into Victor before? Oh. Friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who keeps a never. Oh, right! Yeah, he was the guy from at the very start of the. After the 5-year time skip.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Back to Lubor, I guess.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
And what do we do?
Your faces are not well known in this town.
How?
That may prove useful.
Seriously, how have there not like wanted posters up for
Victor and I will do most
Clive?
of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad.
Yes, Jill's handling this.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you
The
to
Red
Jane,
Wings.
Commander of the Red Wings.
That's
The
Final
oldest
Fantasy IV
mercenary
right there.
guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I guess Clive is going to be the one who handles Lubor's over here.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Oh, that's a Hobbit reference.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Okay, what next?
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Here they come.
No women folk can come to Rutgers.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
That big is the one that kills them, right?
They mean to overwhelm us. Farewell.
Hey, good luck with that. I guess it doesn't matter. More lambs, but stop. Oh, they have one of
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid.
Nah, really? I thought you were all
Granted, it only
dead.
took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Back we go.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
We kinda need answers about this.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
Damn it.
18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow.
Your rescuer?
Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
I love the Yote now that I think about it.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Ty had told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here.
You really like that map,
This
don't
road,
you?
through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Don't any of you
Were Ty
listen
not
to your
such a
doctor?
talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Yeah, there she is.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, and of course now side quests have shown up. Am I? The Puck. South of tape. Well, I guess that's where we're going. Embrick, legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Grieger herself. Some sources claim that it has long been forgotten which parts of the tale are true and which are myth. Recent reports of a great dragon war reverberating around the woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Woodland passes in Sam Break, huh? I actually want to bet that another piece of the Sons of Ouroboros is over there. Looks like it doesn't tell us we're visiting for this one.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Blasted book! Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Ah, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something.
Just came from there,
and
damn
if
it.
he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Oh, I will. Kinda doubt that's where the S-rank dragon fight is, though.
What am I gonna do?
What? I have to ask him that.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dalimil way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I'm not afraid of a lashing.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade, then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just...
You're not a Lalafell.
Asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Now back to Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Okay, finally done with all that talking. Now on to more talking.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just...
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol
Engineer, now there's a class
the best
change.
way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Okay.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens To fry bangers! But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledole's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Now you're thinking with science.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Did you forget something?
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledole's heirs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, heirs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledole and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Dot, dot, dot. Back to the shells we go. They was just running all over the place, don't they? I guess we can go out to Northreach.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
I don't think I've ever sold a gill bug. Oh, dang it. Why give me the option, like, to get the side quest and then not let me go after the side quests?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Huh. Is this part of this area we haven't been to before, I guess? Huh. Well, thankfully, those two are right next to each other over there.
I got peppers to numb your tongue up.
There were ghosts at the gate, not lasers.
Why are we not allowed to actually, like, ride our chocobos through town, dang it?
To the meadows, then.
That's what the captain said.
Yeah!
Ogati said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
I think I found it right
Bright
there.
blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
I wish there was a faster dismount option.
This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with.
Didn't pull up, that was weird. And I was a little hard one. that wyvern! There's liver. Hey, dragon talons. Let's just believe that is the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on carrion that results in their liver becoming so engorged that the saints' bonnets with which they follow their meals serve to ameliorate this effect. Others claim that it is the blooms themselves which cause the damage, the wyverns being so taken with the flower's taste that they cannot resist.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
What? Okay. I was like, why is it crossed out?
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Heaven's Fall be where the dragon is? That could be a reference to Final Fantasy XIV. I guess the area along here is kind of foresty too, along with the Weeping Rent and the Advent.
Ready, go?
Yeah!
Looks like a special quarrel, but it didn't trigger a cutscene when we got in range of it, so it's probably not that. What the heck is Eastwatch? Probably isn't it, but it's just like... What is this place? I don't remember it.
Have care.
I guess it's Watchtower, alright. Kinda doubt it's like the ruins that are up that side path.
No need to ride from here.
Oh. Oh wait, this is just like a no chocobo area for some reason. Here we go. So we also need to think like what area actually has like room for a dragon fight, you know?
All right.
Move it, dang it. Something in my freaking eye. These are the areas of the south. Oh joy. Magical ash.
Ready, go?
This area's kinda wooded. I guess we never went this direction?
Time to fight.
Lies, Clive. Oh, leads to a dead end. That looks like a boss arena. Oh, hey. King of the marksman, huh? No, wait, what? There it is. Increase the will damage of magic by 10%. This will only save you for as long as it takes my arrow to reach your heart. Hawk of the full quiver? Hawk wasn't an archer. Also, archers don't seem to exist in this world, game. I'm worried this place is pink. I think we found it! Yep! What level is this? He's level 50!
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh god, what am I trying to dodge here? Okay. That did a lot of damage.
Run like the wind.
I haven't even used my potions yet. That means we gotta do the good old salty run back. Probably allowed to lose like, what, 800 damage? Well, 800 HP before we really need to start worrying. This up. Oh wait, not that. Yeah, it's not there. Spicy meatball. I can't go on. Was that Jill or was that Clive? I'm doing half the difficulty to myself because I keep forgetting to swap over to potions. Which is definitely a rarity. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm stuck on freaking, on the potions when I'm trying to use Torgal. Alright. I wonder if you unlock these, like, S-rank ones, like, in sequence. Because Varog didn't show up until after we killed the Atlas. Or are they all just time-gated? I was thinking in terms of Final Fantasy XII, when you would do certain hunts, it would, like, and got to certain ranks, it would unlock more.
Be safe.
That would be using up. Nice try. Wrong way. He angry. He angry. Dodge that cannon. Nice roll ready. Nice try. Legs. God, he hasn't used this. Oh God, he's using it together with Red Dawn. Oh, sweet Jesus, why? Had a feeling that was coming. I'll be fine now. Not the best setup, but whatever. Take what you can get. the Red Dawn along with it. Damn it, stop flying all over the place, dang it. And another Red Dawn is coming, alright. How is that not getting it below 50? Extra to a stagger bar when they're not really big. Oh no. Oh no! More free hits, please! Let's combine these skills, thanks. I hate it. Got him! I keep thinking when it slams the wing down, that's immediately gonna, like, be followed by the attack. Slightly delayed. Too slow. Yeah, that's gonna give us a lot of XP, holy crap. 2 levels! I'll take it! Another way, how come? An enigma? 1,000 years since the fallen king crushing down, most of the objects that king crushing down with them have either been hoarded or destroyed. Most of you that have not are occasionally found when erosion or excavation chances to unearth them. And while their purpose is unknown, they are highly sought after by scholars bent on unlocking their secrets. Some amber. Oh. Trade it for Gil.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Oh shit! Still won though!
The bandits may be known.
Goats is right over there.
It shouldn't be too hard to find Goots.
The gentleman of the town.
It really is.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands.
Wait, what?
Hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so. For your sake.
Brave tonight?
Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
At least it isn't too far.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping.
Oh, down there.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
They still arguing?
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Oh no. Common bandits.
to
Look at them
pretend
with
this
their
didn't
crappy
happen.
axes. Is going to be an extremely important spell when we go on the hide mode.
You're finished.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Who the heck's the Borgwyn? I'm guessing that's some, like, important position around here?
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop
I'm standing
calling
over here,
me
then.
names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Tell me, Karen!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? and a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Beta Black? What?
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
The good thing there's no one else in town to hear this.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes.
I mean, if you read my entry in the law, you know my right eye's a glass one.
Sort, mind, but that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Don't mess with our merchant.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Back we go. We got more side quests at the reading table.
Seems the hideaway's lost its app.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Pungent herb, once known as Drakesmith, has no known curative properties, does have the ability to mask foul odors and flavors. It is found in recipes involving particularly foul-smelling flesh, such as the lights and livers of wild beasts.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have
literal dino
fried
nuggies.
mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking, but I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable, and I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
You do realize we're dealing with, like, really bad shit right now, right? Yeah, more crafting material.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
I don't need a wandering right eye.
If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Curses. Oh, according to Charon, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. You can read. Congratulations. Oh, Charon.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Sorry for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances forced me to seek immediate aid. There is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed lord uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, and to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in the back alleys, I am sorely equipped. If it pleases you, my lord, prithee come see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Yep.
Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like Butler. Yep, I had a feeling.
Did you see that?
Well, probably I did after checking out the side quest stuff over Goats and Desiree stuff.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir. All yours.
I can remember I served none but myself, turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. Where's it left me? It's hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me. Alrighty then. We got the no risk, no reward orchestrion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
I guess that one's gonna happen on our way over there anyway.
Seen enough?
Alrighty then. We got through quite a bit of side content today. Killed 2 of the S-rank hunts, even though it did take me a couple of tries with Svarog. Not without profit though. So, I guess with that, I'll thank you all for coming on out. Hopefully I'll see you again next time, where we'll probably be fighting Odin.